Hey everybody, Bobby Goff here, back with Bobby G and Company. Still at the Big E. It's Agawam Day. We're taping a show. We're going to be airing this on Thursday, so that's when you're seeing it. But I got to tell you, anybody that's watched these shows that I've done at the Big E, you know already, there is one place that for me is a staple that equals the Big E. And that's coming to see my good friends Ed and Shelley from EB's Restaurant. I'm telling you, their motto says it all. You got to have it. Ed, how you doing?
Good. How are you? Thanks for having us. This is awesome.
I do this every year with you guys.
Yeah, it's great.
We've been friends for 20 years.
Oh my God, yeah.
And it's nice to be able to give you, a nice push and all that.
I appreciate it. Yeah, it's great to have you.
And we've got your beautiful sister Shelley with us.
Hi everyone. Come down to Agawam Day at the Big E.
Yeah, come on, check it out. You got to check out EB's. I'm telling you. If you go to the restaurant in town, we're going to talk about that in just a minute. You get a certain menu, and there's certain things you're going to love there every time you go. Speaking from experience, however, you come to the Big E, there's stuff here that you can't get at the restaurant. So that's even better. What do you got for us that's new?
So new this year is our loaded cheese fries. We gave a spin to, we have loaded cheese fries at the restaurant, but we gave them a Big E spin with using our curly fry, and we put an American cheese sauce and some real bacon bits on there with some sour cream. If you want, we'll drizzle ranch on there for you, or chipotle ranch. That's a huge hit this year. It's great. It's great for, you can feed your family with it. I mean, it's a great share item.
Yeah, no.
And then of course we have, and of course I know everyone loves our shepherd's pie at the restaurant, so we have a spin on that as well at the Big E. Only this time it's rolled into a ball and fried, and we were on that show Carnival Eats on the Cooking Channel back a few years back, and that's a huge hit. That's our #1 seller here. It's deep fried in a panko crumb. It's the ingredients of a shepherd's pie with a beef gravy on top. Massive hit here. You get 5 balls in an order. So yeah, that's huge. And then we have we spun off that into fried bacon mac and cheese. We also have mac and cheese at the restaurant, but we spun that into the balls here as well. So that we do a fried bacon mac and cheese with an American cheese sauce and real bacon bits. So those 2 items are a huge hit here. And of course our classics, our boneless wings, Midway, our famous gold sauce, and our Midway wings, hot wings. So all our boneless is here.
You're making my mouth water.
So that's good because you're probably thirsty, because the new thing this year, and it's huge, is the Wormtown, just exclusively for us, made a caramel apple cider. We put a cinnamon sugar caramel rim on it. It's to die for. Everyone's going crazy for it. That, along with the Down East cider donut cider and the pumpkin beer, all with a cinnamon sugar caramel rim, they're all a huge hit. Big sellers down here. And of course our Berkshire Brewing beer, we've always been the exclusive on that. So we have, of course, their classics, their Oktoberfest, their Steel Rail. We have a couple of their IPAs, and we have a Jess IPA from Amherst Brewing. So we're hitting the locals. We also introduced Voodoo Ranger this year in a can, and Ice Cream Man from Back East Brewery, which is a huge success as far as that brand is very big. And we were lucky enough to get our hold of some Ice Cream Man cans, and we have those running too. So yeah, we got some great beer and some really good food. So we're excited, and we're having a great year.
I do find it amusing how the different breweries come up with these names.
Yeah, it is interesting. They have very interesting names. Yeah, like the names on the Amherst is Jess and Katie, like it's all girls' names. But that's just how they do it. I mean, they all come up with unique names, and it makes them stand out, and it makes it sell. So it's good.
Sure.
Yeah, it's great. So yeah, we're here through the 1st through Sunday, and the weather looks spectacular. So hopefully we finish strong after having a few rainy days, but still strong.
Yeah.
Always good. People come in the rain. The Big E's such a landmark thing to do that people are going to come whether it rains or shines.
Oh yeah.
I feel.
Yeah, definitely.
You still do great. Yeah.
So now you guys know I've known you for over 20 years. Now, how long have you guys had EB's? Because I know, was it your dad that started it?
Yes, we started it together in 1986, and then of course he passed away in 2016. So now we've been in business for 37 years. So we'll be 38 years in June.
I just got to say, your dad was an awesome man.
He was the best. Yeah, he was a great role model for us with running the business and everything. Yeah, he was
very
great.
Personable.
Everybody loved him in town. And yeah. So it's been great. I mean, the town's been really receptive to us. So we've become quite a landmark now. After all these years.
Oh, sure.
And we appreciate our customers. Our staff is amazing. We've had people with us for 30 years, 20 years, 25 years. We have an amazing team. So that all these years it does help establish us, and it helps to give us credibility, and it helps with doing a good business. So we appreciate it. We're very loyal customers, and we realize that. We don't take it for granted.
Well, you've got certain places, and I'm not saying EB's, but you got certain places that you may go to for dinner, and occasionally you get a bad meal. I can honestly say in over 20 years of going to your restaurant, I have never once had a bad meal from you guys.
Well, we appreciate that. And I always say that you either eat at home, or you go out to eat, or you come to EB's.
Yep.
Like it's like part of home.
Yep.
And we also, when you have a choice for takeout, you get pizza, Chinese, or EB's. We're like in our own category. So
Yes, you are.
we've been fortunate enough to be able to build that up, and the customers have responded, and it's been great.
The other thing I'm very glad to see that you guys kept going was your Thursday and Friday nights with the fish and chips. That is phenomenal.
We sell quite a bit of it.
I'm
It's
sure.
very good.
And by the way, thanks. You got me hooked on that seafood chowder that you guys make.
Homemade. Sells very good. We also have that on Thursday and Fridays.
Yep, that's good stuff. So hey, if you're looking for a great place to go for an evening, even if you just want to come, now you've got a new bar set up, a beer bar.
We have a few years back, about 4 or 5 years ago, we
Yeah.
put in a craft beer bar. We have 14 beers on tap, so we're able to offer a lot of the stuff you see here as well. So we do all our seasonal beers. The craft beer bar really took off. The bar has done really well. So that was a big positive for us. And people, of course, if you're going to eat wings, you got to have beer. So
Exactly.
we expanded on the beer, and so now the beer has become a big part of our business as far as sales and marketing. So yeah.
So there you have it. You can come in, get a family-oriented dinner. You can come in with your buddies, sit at the beer bar, have some finger food with one of your favorite beverages. EB's has got you covered no matter where you want to go with that. So, Eddie, I want to thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Do you have anything else that you wanted to throw in?
I'm great. I just want to say thank you. You're awesome.
Very good.
This is
Thank you,
great.
sir. Shelley, you got a hug, honey.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. And we're going to turn this back over to the studio, but I know Lynn's going to be looking for some of that pumpkin beer. That's her favorite. So look, we know we got a song coming on deck, and this is actually Pete's pick. So Pete, this week, when I reached out to him and said, hey, what do you want to hear? He gave me a song that I knew the song, but I didn't know the name of it. This is from Carn Evil 9, and it's called The First Impression Part 2. Bobby G and Company. We'll be right back after this. Thanks, guys.